Hospice gave him the freedom to, I guess you would say, to die like he wanted to die. He just did not want to be a burden on anybody. He didn't want to be in a hospital. He didn't want to be in any kind of rest home or nursing home or anything like that. I think he felt empowered to know that they were going to let him do it the way he wanted to do it, not the way somebody else wanted him to do it. He was still in control to the very end.
We were real fortunate in the fact that Mother never got to the point that she didn't recognize any of us. She knew each and every one of her children. She knew her grandchildren, her great-grandchildren. She looked really forward to the great-grandchildren coming because they were just a real burst of life for her, you know.
We went fishing a lot, and just me and him, and I outfished him. I caught 2 fish that weighed over 5 pounds one day within about 15 minutes. I don't think he caught anything that day, but he just enjoyed us being together and watching me fish. Hospice was definitely a gift to John. Like I say, he could do it his way, and that's how he lived his life.
But I wish that you were here.
As his son Ron used to say, he thought everything he did was the right way, and if you didn't believe it, just ask him.
Well, I can say that having hospice here and the workers that were here were some of the best people. And made my dad's last days the best that they could possibly be. They fell in love with my dad, and my dad fell in love with them.
He was just a very independent person, very outgoing, independent person. Hospice allowed him to do that, to just keep on being that independent person.
People were able to come by and see him all the time. Neighbors down the street, his fishing buddies, were able to come here and see him. And when someone is terminally ill, it's hard for you to come anyway. It's a lot harder, I feel like, to go to a hospital and visit with someone than to come in your own come in their house where you've been before and visit. They come here and get comfortable at home. It ends up being, they start talking, kind of the terminal thing goes away, and they free up and they're able to talk, and it's just friends being friends and family being family.
You like your tea sweetened or unsweetened?
Sweetened.
Sweetened?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't need sugar. You're sweet enough.
Thank you.
The hospice nurse actually prayed with my mother, walked over and held her hand, and we all held hands, as a matter of fact, and just in a very silent time that we all just pulled together.
Hospice gave him the opportunity to have conversations with his grandchildren, to explain to them what was going on. And I think that was really important for the grandchildren. He really prayed to God that he would live long enough that all his grandchildren would remember him. This was before he knew he had cancer, because he didn't remember, I don't think he remembered either one of his granddaddies. So that was something really important to him, that he wanted them to remember him. And so he was really hoping Austin was going to get old enough to remember him, and of course he did.